So today we'll be having an introduction about SAP, what SAP is, how it works, and what are the different modules we are having in SAP. We'll be learning about those things and we'll be knowing more about different modules. So before I start talking about SAP, let me tell you what ERP is, because we need to understand what ERP is, then we can move on to understand what SAP is. So, ERP means Enterprise Resource Planning. So usually what happens, we have different modules for different applications in SAP. So let us start with ERP. E stands for Enterprise, well-established organization. R stands for resources, like different resources like men, material, money, machines, market. So here what happens, normally if you have to start up a business, we will be having different resources. For example, we have 5 M's. For every business to start up, we need money, then we need to have men, then we need to have machine, then we need to have material where we can convert it to finished goods, then we need to have a market where we can sell our goods. So these are the resources what we are having. Planning means, for every resource we have a particular module. For example, for men we have HR department, which is HRM. For money we have finance and cooperation, which is PICO. For machine we have PP, project planning. Then for material we have material management. The same way for market we have SD and CRM. So here enterprise means a well-established organization. Resources, whatever resource we are having, both put together, planning in a perfect way for a particular goal called as profit. So here we plan it. So ERP is a business software where we work on our resources and all. So we'll talk about SAP. SAP stands for System, Application and Products in Data Processing. It's a German standard company. So the name SAP is a German standard company. As I said you, it stands for System, Applications and Products in Data Processing. So normally systems means our regular computers, applications means different modules. Good morning teachers, welcome to Simplilearn SAP virtual class. Well, let me introduce myself. I am Shekhar and I am SAP CRM functional consultant. So today we will be talking about what SAP is and how it is useful to us and what are the different modules involved in SAP. Before we start talking about SAP, let's begin with ERP to understand what ERP is. ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning. So it's something like a business software where we work on this. E stands for Enterprise, well-established organization. Resources. For example, to start up any business, we need 5 M's. Money, men, machine, material, market. These are the resources where we need to start up a particular business. P stands for planning. So, when a well-established organization and taking all the resources, we plan it for a particular goal called as profit. Now, here, whatever the resources we are having, like we have money, material, men, machine, resources. So these we have a particular module for these resources. For example, for money we have finance, which is PICO. For men we have HR, which is HRM, Human Resource Management. For material we have material management. The same way for market we have SD and CRM. We have many ERPs in the market. We have different ERPs in the market. And SAP is also an ERP. So, what's so special about SAP? Why is SAP standing number one in the market? Normally what happens, different ERPs might be best in one module, in their particular module. Like some A ERP might be good in finance and B ERP might be good in SD and all those things. But when the question comes of integration, it is not done so perfectly in other ERPs where we can get a good result. Talking about SAP, in SAP what happens, when you integrate the other modules, you get an accurate result and your work is done very perfectly and your results are very good. So that's why SAP is standing number one in the market. So let's try to understand, try to know about SAP. SAP stands for System, Application and Product in Data Processing. SAP is a German standard company. It is one of the number one ERP in the market. The system consists of complex integration of different modules or applications, each representing the basic business process. As I said you, here what happens, whenever you wanted to integrate with the other modules, for example, if you have CRM integrated, SD integrated with CRM and CRM integrated with BI, so whenever you are working, when you integrate this particular module, you get an accurate result and the workflow is done in a very good manner. So SAP runs on a fourth generation software called as ABAP, programming language called as ABAP, and it is called as Advanced Business Application Programming. Now this SAP is divided in three different phases. We have SAP Functional, we have Technical, we have Basic. SAP Functional are the guys who work on the front end, who take care about all the business process and who work on the client requirement. So here the different modules, whatever we are having, like finance, HR, CRM, MM, SD, so SRM, SCM. So all these are different more functional modules where these consultants work on the client requirements, and these consultants often work on IMG tool. IMG is an implementation guide where the consultants will configure the application according to the client requirement. So let us see what's the next one. So the second one in SAP is SAP Technical. Here the technical guys are called as ABAPers. So these are the guys who develop a particular program where they design the application according to the requirement. Then we have Basics. So Basics are the guys who are called as troubleshooters. These are the people who are involved in installing the software, and whenever they have a problem or if they wanted to install anything, so these guys get involved. So we have many new different modules. As I said, every module has its own importance. We have HR, we have SD, we have CRM, we have SRM. So different modules. And we have the latest additions also in SAP, which is CRM, APO, SCM, SRM, SCM. All these are the new modules added in the SAP. So as I said, we were talking about the integration. So normally what happens, whenever the SAP is integrated with other modules, we get an accurate result. So SAP is an enterprise business planning software product capable of integrating multiple business applications, with each application representing a specific business area. These applications update and process transactions in real time, thus allow seamless effortless integration and communication between the areas of business. So here whatever happens here, see, every time we have different applications. For example, some client requirement is different and another client requirement is different. So they select different modules according to the business process. Here, what they do in the SAP, when all the applications are integrated, so the workflow is done in a better manner and they get an accurate result. So talking about customization, so SAP is always user-friendly, where it satisfies all the customers. We have thousands of standards where it suits for the client requirements. So in the customization, what we do is we customize all the needs according to the client requirement. Whatever requirement is there, we take all the standards and we customize them, and to make it visible for the client to run in its own manner, we do it. That if it doesn't meet their requirement also, we develop a new thing according to their requirement and see that it works for them. So to do this, we use IMG, which is implementation guide. I'll be showing you after this PPT, where in this implementation guide, you can see all the set of the standards where you can customize it and configure it and according to the client requirement. So this IMG is the major backbone for SAP, where you configure everything. So here are few things, applications, like as I was talking about finance. So in the finance model, in the functional area, we find all these necessary things. As I said you, every module has its own specialty. Now talking about finance, so here we get all these things in FICO. Financial accounting, controlling, enterprise controlling, invest management, treasury management, all those things. The same way, in the human resources, we will be working on the payroll, personal administration, personal development, and all those things, the taxes, employee benefits, employee loss, all these things comes in the human resources. The same way, you have logistics. Here, if you talk about logistics, there are many modules which comes into the picture. Like logistics is the largest of the three functional areas. It includes, among others, the following modules. It has SD, sales and distribution. It has material management. It has warehouse management. It has production planning. It has general logistics, and it also has quality management. So these are the models which come, which are where the logistics are used. The same way we have sales and distribution module. Sales and distribution module also we have different things. We have the master data, we have the basic functions, sales, shipping. All these things are done in the sales and distribution module. So we have a new dimension called as customer relationship management. Everybody must be aware that the customer plays a very important role in the business. So here we have one particular module called as SAP CRM. So CRM is a comprehensive solution for managing your customer relationship. It supports all the focused business areas from marketing to sales and service, as well as interaction channels. So CRM is one such new module where it talks about maintaining the relationship with a particular customer. Here you will be studying a customer, you will be knowing a customer, and you will be understanding a customer. And you will be the one where you can satisfy the customer to every extent. So CRM plays a very important role. So CRM is broadly divided into sales, into marketing, as well as service. And we have other channels also in CRM. So CRM comes before sales, and after sales also CRM is involved. So as per this, we see that in SAP we have different modules where we work on that particular application. And the beauty of SAP is that the application is user friendly, and the most important is the integration is taken place in a very good manner, and we get an accurate result. So this is something about SAP Peter. So if you have any doubts regarding this, or if you wanted to know anything more, you can contact me through any mode. Either if you wanted to contact through emails, or if you wanted to call me, you can call me and to know everything. And whatever the regarding classes and all those things, you can talk to me. Now I'll show you the IMC, the SAP logon and all those things, where you can be understand easily. So this is SAP logon, where we log on to find IMG. So once we log on, so this is the screen of SAP CRM. This is the latest one, 7.2. So this is called IMG, Implementing Guide. This is where a consultant will get involved, and he will configure each and everything based on the client requirement. So here we go for SCRO IMG. So here if you wanted to configure anything, for example, now if you wanted to maintain an organization, everybody knows that organization. So organization is a setup of a particular office in a hierarchical manner. So if you want to set up an organization, so we use this part SAP IMG. Next we go for CRM. Next, so master data. Then we go for organization management. Then we go for organization module. So here we have two types. Here we have create organization model and we have change organization model. So whenever you are planning to create a new organization model, we go for create organization model. And whenever you plan to adapt any changes for your particular organization, add or delete things, you will be going for change organization model. So in SAP, if you want, you can go through the path also, or if you want to use any particular C code, you can use the C code also. For example, C code is nothing but it is called a transactional code. It is a particular code where it will directly take you to a particular screen in a shortcut manner. For example, if I wanted to go for change organization model, I'll use the C code CPONA underscore CRM, where I'll be directly going to this particular place. So we can work on in this manner. Well, Peter, this was something a small introduction about SAP and ERP and the introduction for an SAP stream. So I hope you have liked it. So this was a small introduction where we have seen what are the different modules and we have tried to understand more about CRM. So tomorrow, in the coming class, we will be talking more in detail about what CRM is and what is the importance of CRM, how does this module comes into the picture, what are the various things which are involved with the CRM and all those things. And we will be talking each and everything in detail in the coming CRM classes. So Peter, see you in the next class. Thank you so much for being patient and have a nice day. Thank you.